This is not a joke at all, guys. This is not a joke. What I'm about to say is true. It's true. Okay? What I'm about to say is true. Yes. Avengers Doomsday and 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 Secret Wars all pushed back. Okay? Who reported it? Who reported it? It just says who reported it. Let's take a look. Okay? This is all real, guys. I'm not trolling. Like to say hi to you guys in the chat. Mega news. Okay, there's no thumbnail. I'm gonna make a thumbnail right now. Yeah, there is no thumbnail right now. Maybe that's why it's not getting. But I'll make a thumbnail right now. Get some people talking. Get some. Okay. I'll just use this. Here comes the thumbnail. Breaking news. This is breaking news. All right, let me put this in my thumbnail. This is huge breaking news, guys. Huge breaking news. This is all right. So let me add this thumbnail. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, please. Where did I put it? All right. Come in the chat. Come in the chat, guys. Please. Say hello in the chat. But yeah, so, okay, let me get this straight. Okay. Let me pull this up from Deadline. Okay, I have it. It's okay. So, shut up. No, they weren't. But that's funny. Okay, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment below, please. Please. But this is freaking huge news. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fight Blinded on. I'm gonna fight some. You know who's the only one was calling this delay? Willie in his chat. I don't know if he's gonna be here. Buddy Degrassi. But this is a huge delay. Avengers is typically not a Christmas movie. Okay. Come into chat, guys. I think that's you, buddy. Oh man. What's what? What's what? You didn't hear? You didn't hear Sideways? Sideways, Avengers, both movies delayed, delayed, pushed back, pushed back. Oh, okay. What? See, he's shocked too. Oh, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It's been pushed back. I don't even think I had the dates. Okay, I said they're being pushed back in December of December. That's what I said, right? December. December 18th for Doomsday, and December what was it? 20 something? Shit, 20 something for Secret Wars. December 17th, the day before of 2027. Yeah, the only person that really called it, and I suspected a bit, but really thought what's gonna happen was was Degrassi. Degrassi. He's not here in the chat, but he's the only one. Let's actually pull up the article first. Yeah, brand new day is coming out before Avengers Doomsday. And the funny thing is, Brandon Day hasn't started filming yet. Avengers Doomsday is filming right now. So what this means, they could do VFX, they could do other things, right? Reshoots, other things to work on the movie. Instead of waiting a year, we have to wait, well, a year and a half. Now, a year, 16 months basically. Okay, we'll pull up the deadline article. Okay. I'll come from deadline right here. Okay. Get rid of that fucking ad. It could be. Marvel Studios is pushing back the release date. Not the release date, that's not in there. The release of its next two Avenger movies, directed by the Russo brothers. Avengers Doomsday has moved from May 5th to December 18th, 2026. Meanwhile, Avengers Secret Wars is moving from May 5th to December 17th, 2027. Okay? Insiders know that these two films are among the biggest ever made, and the delay simply allows more time to execute on the grand vision. Disney and Marvel elected for December dates given the success they had in the holiday quarter with titles Spider-Man, No Way Home, No Way Home. Avengers Doomsday is in production now. Okay. Yeah, but it does the December month and the May month, I don't think it really matter for Avengers Doomsday. It would do well regardless of what month it comes out. I mean, it could come out in January, it's gonna kill it. Kill it. 225 is a bust. 2025 is a bust. I don't know about that. Okay. Obviously, yeah. So this is about more time to work on the film. Yeah, it's kind of weird that they started filming it with knowing they only have a year for release. A movie of this magnitude, of this production of this size, a year, filming it a year ahead of its release just sounded kind of didn't sound reasonable, possible. Okay, like this is going to be their biggest movies, right? So it's really odd that they would try to make this within a year. Obviously, obviously they're not going to right. Obviously, the whole movie is not going to be filmed within a year. It's going to be filmed during the summer and such, but plus reshoots. But I think over a year to next year's May was was maybe a little bit too much optimistic, and Marvel Studios knew that. knew that. And the smart thing was to move it from to 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 December of next year. So it's better. It's better. It can make the film better. Usually, so, okay. Sometimes when a film gets delayed, it's for the best reasons, right? Sometimes a film doesn't get delayed if it keeps getting delayed over and over because of specific things that need to be worked on. Sometimes it's not good. I don't think it's that one of those cases. I think it's just them. This is the biggest film, and want to make sure as their biggest. Well, they're both going to be the biggest films, but let's focus on Doomsday because that's filming currently right now. I think this is their right. So with Doomsday, they want to make sure this is perfect. They want to make sure this is good, and they don't want to rush that. Sometimes when you rush films, when you rush things, you don't get the best, right? And maybe they want with here. They want to make sure with the biggest budget they have for an Avengers movie, they want to get the best out of it. And why waste some money on rushing something, right? Take your time with it. And it gives them from May to what's May to December, the length of the months. May, so you got June, July, August, September, October, November. So you pretty much couple 5-6 months from May to to December. So we have to wait about 5-6 months, then waiting a year because originally it was waiting a year, right? Now we have to wait a year and a half, 15 or 16 months more. Okay, and about 30, 30 about 32 months now. How long? 30 something months from the Secret Wars now, instead of waiting 2 years, instead of 24 months. Not this July, buddy. I don't think Avengers Doomsday has come out. I don't think we're gonna get a teaser for July. I don't think so. Too early. I think it'll be too early to do a teaser. Too early. I think it's too early. And now, apparently, Avengers Doomsday is gonna have competition on that date with Dune Messiah. Dune Messiah from Warner Brothers is supposedly going to come out on that same date. That means, well, it is Christmas season, holiday season. I think since a lot of people will be on vacation or off work, I think having one of both dates is fine. It's because it's Christmas vacation. Kids are off school. People are off work. It's Christmas holiday. So I think having Doom Messiah and Avengers Doomsday the same day coming out is fine. It's fine. I think in December, that's fine because of what the month is. The last 2 weeks in early January, right? I think it's fine. Any other month, not so much. Okay. I don't think Doom will get delayed. To be fair, I think it's a good thing too. I think it gives them more time to cook these movies and not watch this. Exactly, that's the idea. Basically, that's basically what they said in this paragraph. And the delay symptoms have more time to execute. Yeah, that's basically what it was. Is to give them more time to work on the movie. Okay, they're gonna do the filming. They're filming right now. Then after the filming is done, they'll get through. They'll do whatever needs to be done, VFX, reshoots, whatever needs to be worked on. Yeah, exactly. They shouldn't watch these movies. That's not the, yeah. Okay. It gives me more hope too because I wasn't completely sold on releasing this in December. Not December, May. I felt like they're rushing it because I know they wanted to. This be honest, they want to close. They want to get rid of the multiverse saga as quick as possible. I don't know where blinded is. Ah, hello. Okay. Now this is a funny thing is this article is not just about Avengers. It's about a lot. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, yeah, Marvel Studios just did they closed a deal with Marvel VFX. So this might affect a lot of things for MCU rise. Okay. Now, Avengers Doomsday is the only Marvel production going on right now, filming right now, right? It's the only thing being filmed right now. Okay. Um, no. Sideways? No. I think they'll wait till after Secret Wars ends. Secret Wars. I think we'll wait till after Secret Wars or in 2028. We'll get we'll get Phase 7 announcement. Like it okay? Let's not hype up Phase 7 before the end of Phase 6. The conclusion of Phase 6 of Secret Wars, okay? And then we can hype up the next chapter after Secret Wars. Let's watch Secret Wars, and then let's focus on hyping up Phase 7. Let's not do this at 2027 Comic Con. Let's make sure when Secret Wars comes out, you could tease a little bit of Phase 7, what the plans are for T7 while Secret Wars is out, and just wait till 2028. That's what I would do. Okay. I think this is the first time Marvel has. Is this the first time Marvel's released a Christmas movie? A movie in December? Would because I believe it would be, right? I believe it would be. Oh, so yeah, like I said, Avengers Doomsday is the only one that's in production right now, being filmed currently right now from Marvel Studios, along with Daredevil's show and Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man No Way Home. Oh yeah, but Spider-Man No Way Home is only one. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. They're banking on the success of Spider-Man No Way Home in December, on the success of Avengers Doomsday. I don't know where they got that idea from because Avengers Doomsday would do good regardless in any month. Any month we put Avengers Doomsday in, it'll make a lot of money. I don't think there's no month that Avengers Doomsday is not bulletproof from, man. Okay, any month that Avengers Doomsday would be fine. If they could January is usually the coldest month for movies, right? But if you put Avengers Doomsday in January, it'll make a lot of money. Make a lot of money for January. Okay, so I don't think this idea that just because they went back on the success of Spider-Man. Spider-Man, if it comes out in January, will make a lot of money. Like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Test the waters with the Marvels in December. You'll see. You'll see. You won't have the same success. Avengers of Doomsday is not Avengers. Spider-Man No Way Home is not the barometer for the test of Avengers Doomsday because Avengers Doomsday, no matter what month it'll come out, will be freaking huge. And the Marvels, yeah, and Doctor Strange did relatively well, right? But I'm talking about December, like specifically. It's just that Spider-Man No Way Home is not the test you want to. It's not the perfect. It's not the perfect movie to test the waters of Avengers Doomsday because Avengers Doomsday is going to pass that test regardless. Regardless, okay, regardless, okay, regardless. Yeah, and the Marvels, like, see, you got to pick a lower tier kind of Marvel movie, not an Avengers movie. Okay, so like I said, Avengers Doomsday is in production right now, filming. Spider Man is about GTA 6. Here's the thing about May next year. Despite Avengers moving, you do have Mando and Grogu. Okay, Mando and Grogu's not getting delayed. That's all done. That's all done. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. Despite this being only film and production, and Spider-Man is getting into is starting to get into production very, very soon. We know Black Panther 3 is a go, right? Black Panther is pretty much a go, right? It's pretty much been confirmed. Like Denzel Washington has let the cat out of the bag that he's in Black Panther 3 where he's not supposed to. Warner Brothers kind of confirmed it when talking about Ryan Coogler. One of the employees at Warner Brothers, one of the executives, kind of pretty much confirmed it. We know X-Men is happening. We know they're looking at. We know they have possibly a writer and a director in the works. So we know like that's happening, right? Those are two movies. They can insert in 2026 and 2027 because Secret Wars is the only MCU movie scheduled for 2027. Spider-Man and Doomsday is next year. And remember, a week ago, Marvel came out how much content they plan to per each year. Remember, they said a maximum of 3 movies. So that doesn't mean they have to put 3 movies. They could put 1 movie a year. They could put 2 movies a year. They could put 3 movies, but they're not going to go over 3, right? So right now, Doomsday. Right now the schedule of February 6th date for supposedly a February 6th date for next year. That movie's not happening. The February 6th date, that's not happening. That's not happening for Marvel. Otherwise, if there was a movie scheduled for that date, it would have to be announced some time ago and maybe finished filming by now, or still in a post-production stage. That movie's not happening. But a late 2026 film that's between Spider-Man and Avengers, between Spider-Man and Doomsday, maybe you could have a 6th film there, a 3rd film there. Okay? I think it'll come out Phase 6. Okay? And right now, there's no other film pretty much that's in the works besides Black Panther and X-Men. I mean, Spider-Man, obviously, but I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking way ahead. So I think Black Panther is most likely one of those films is going to come out 2026 and 2027. Okay? Okay? X-Men, I don't know is going to be a post-Secret Wars movie or a movie between Doomsday and Secret Wars with the original cast for the X-Men and not a new cast that's probably going to be coming after Secret Wars. I don't know because X-Men makes a lot of sense to possibly Phase 6, just because I mean they're looking for a director, possibly the director of Thunderbolts. They have a writer, so it's quite possible there might be an X-Men movie in Phase 6. Okay. What? I'm live right now, right? Okay. Usually, but not usually. Yeah. Not this time around. Not this time. Remember, max of 3 films. So they could do 1 or 2 films, right? So this most likely means that Avatar, this 4th Avatar movie, may not come out for a while, right? Here's what what I originally thought? I originally thought the Mano Grogu movie would move to December because Avengers Doomsday coming out in May. But it's not happening. That's not happening. Obviously. Okay? Obviously that's not happening. Okay? Mano Grogu movie, that's not moving. That's staying in May. That's staying in May of next year. They have to hit Avengers Doomsday. They have to hit a Fantastic Four, but they have to hit Avengers Doomsday. And Movie in December is a good thing. A great thing. A smart thing. We always felt like the May date was a little fishy, like puzzling. I'm like, okay, okay. And man, this originally was going to be my stream tonight, guys. I originally was not going to stream this. like the Grassies, I told ya. Okay. Yeah. Yep. It originally wasn't going to be my stream today. Let you all know this was not going to be my stream. Actually, I still going to stream again tonight. Okay. I still plan to stream tonight. Okay. I'm. I know some of people be upset, but those people are going to be upset. Look at this. The longer the delay, the better. Now, if it keeps getting delayed longer and longer past December of 2026, I'll be concerned. Be very concerned. Okay? Okay? Be very concerned. Okay? But this delay right now is not concerning. But if they delay it again in 2027, be concerned. All right? Be concerned. Oh yeah, Degrassi, or should I say blinded, is in the house. Okay. Now this article talks about other stuff like Devils, We're Piranha 2, and the Dog Stars. I don't know. Can you imagine watching like Doom Messiah comes on the same day? Imagine watching Doom Messiah and Avengers Doomsday on the same day. I think Dune is supposed to start production at the same time as Spider-Man No Way Home, though. That's the thing. Pretty much, Blinded. Okay? Okay? You may not see a Marvel movie after Fantastic Four for a full year. I'm just saying. MCU movie for a full year. Prior to brand new Doomsday. Now, the crash. That puts a wrinkle into things. How does Spider-Man brand new Doomsday now, since it's coming out before, affect? I mean, we all assume that when it's coming out after Avengers Doomsday, we also expect something's gonna obviously it's gonna be Doomsday's gonna affect it. But with it coming before, it's still gonna affect it in some way, but the way it is gonna be changed, right? Possibly different, a little different than originally thought. Yeah. Plus, I hope. Oh yeah. Well, hey, you don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You didn't jinx anything. Okay. So we may not get a Marvel movie for a full year starting in July. We may get Fantastic Four. They may have to wait a year till Venture till Spider-Man. Okay. Till Spider-Man. And remember, guys. Marvel does not need it. They said Marvel does not need to do three movies a year. They said maximum of 3 movies. Technically, it's their own rules. They could go 4 if they want, if they got permission. But whatever. Fantastic Four changes everything. Maybe it's because of the reshoots of doing Fantastic Four changes a lot of the ongoing plot. Now, I mean, for Avengers Doomsday, there's a lot of rumors, speculation, made up with this film. Now with it being delayed, there's going to be more unsolicited, unverified rumors, just bullshit coming out of people on X or even on YouTube. You know, okay, okay. I still think there's gonna be two movies from Marvel next year. Anyway, I don't think it's. I'm not 100% on that. I think there might be like there's a I'm gonna say like a 60-40. There's gonna be a third movie with Black Panther. Degrassi, this is never gonna happen with me, buddy. Never. Yeah, that's a year apart. That's the thing, Anthony. A year apart, and can look they might right. So it's not like Marvel Studios had a long gap apart between movies before, like like uh like for example, the Marvels, the Marvels came out in November, and it was about what 8 9 months till the next movie, uh, Deadpool Wolverine. So it's not like there was large gaps in Marvel before. Okay, you just gotta be patient. There's other things coming out. Early 2026, man. We got Clay. If you're a comic book fan, Clayface and Supergirl is coming out. Okay. Lord of the Rings, yeah. Oh, Lord of the Rings is also. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, Lord of the Rings also. Oh, that's December. Okay, that's 2027 though. So they're trying to capitalize on Christmas season. Here's the thing: Marvel Studios with Avengers movies, they can capitalize in any freaking month that would do good. Will get people. You can add a 13th month; it will still do good. Okay. You can add an imaginary month and it'll still do good. There's no need for it to be really released in December. You can release this movie in January and it'll generate box office money. Okay? Like, it's the one that and Avatar. Those are the two franchises that don't well. Marvel is really the one. Avengers. I'm not gonna say Marvel. I'm gonna say Avengers. Is really the one. That is maybe Spider Man, maybe some X Men are the one franchises that don't need. Not X Men because it has to work for X Men, but Spider Man and Avengers are the one. Those are the two franchises in the MCU Marvel that don't need a specific month to do well. It will do well in any month you set a release date for. Okay, is that Marvel? With the Avenger movies, they like to kick the summer season off because they're like that. They want to show off by kicking off the summer season off with Avengers movie. They're like that. That's Marvel. That's how Marvel sees things, right? They want to be the ones to kick off the summer movies, blockbuster summer movies with a Marvel movie. Okay, usually every time summer comes around for blockbuster movies. Usually in May, Marvel has a film, right? Has a film. Not every year's Avengers, but let's look from the past. This past saga, the new saga, the multiverse saga. 2021, there was no film in May because of all the certainty with the pandemic, right? And Black Widow came out a couple months after, right? But 2022, yeah, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness killed it in May, right? Killed it, right? Oh, I thought you said. I thought. You know what's funny? I thought I read that as red. Red. Read. I was like, Red is trying to save the world. He's trying to save his family and his unborn daughter. He's using Galactus to return home, to return to stick with him like that. Okay. Okay. But then, so like I said, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness did very, very well when it came out in May, right? People were starting out of the pandemic then, 2022. 2023 Guardians did very, very well, right? 2023 Guardians did very well. 2024, there was no movie in May. 2025, okay, you could say Thunderbolts. Well, people loved it. Overwhelmingly, people loved it. Of course, unfortunately, box office wise, it was not a success. Okay, that's true. But May is usually the month Marvel likes to kick off a film, the summer blockbuster season. Well, they're not going to do that they're not planning to do that for the next 3 years. Okay? Yeah, well, the thing is, Black Widow was done. Everything of Black Widow was done in 2020, right? And yeah, and they did do the Disney Plus in the theater thing, and that's when Scarlett Johansson and Disney went over to court with. I remember that. It's good that the relationship was repaired after that. Okay. Um. I'm sure. Okay, where was I? Black Widow should be a Disney Plus series. Um. Nah. Nah. No. No. Black Widow's fine as a movie. Fine as a movie. Oh, I saw Degrassi. I saw you. I know you. Click on that. Degrassi's. Yeah, Degrassi's the only one who thought it was gonna move. Most likely move. I mean, Degrassi was dead set on it. Me, I always thought the possibility was gonna move. I think it's gonna move because me and Degrassi we DM each other back and forth, and we have this belief that Avengers Doomsday might be a mess. Like we think it might end up being a mess of a film, and maybe delaying it helps that. Helps the movie in some capacity. We message each other all the time. Okay. Yeah, I know, I know. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, we'll definitely show that because I am streaming again tonight. This is gonna be a short stream. Cause I thought about making this a video. I actually did think about making this a video, guys. Um, I might end up making this a video though for tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. This is good. Same as Apple 3. Yeah. So I might end up for tomorrow. I might turn this into a video and upload it. Okay. I might turn this into a video because I don't have a fucking good thumbnail for this. I just made this on the fly. Okay. So I might make a video on this tomorrow. Okay. Go check it out if I'm gonna make it tomorrow. I'm gonna make a thumbnail for it tomorrow. Okay. I'll have the thumbnail ahead of time. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. But I'm gonna be back for something a little bit more fun. Fun. Um, discussion topic, and we really have to talk about this. All right, we have to talk about tonight about 2.5 hours. This caught everybody off guard sideways, except Degrassi. I didn't catch me so much off guard, but it caught Degrassi. Is the only one that didn't catch off guard. Okay, so I'll be back. I'll be back tonight in about 2.5 hours. 2 hours actually, right? And then I'll make a video on this. Yeah, we're just stupid. We're just stupid. Maybe that's why some people don't want to work with Marvel anymore. Just saying, right? But I don't know what a James Gunn fan. I just like his stuff, but like I'm not a cultist, right? I'm not in the gun club. But yeah, see you guys later in the 2 hours. Make sure to like, share, subscribe below. I'm gonna make that thumbnail tomorrow, and then you know what? What if I make a video to after this? All right, I'll make a video after this, but I'll upload it for tomorrow. Okay, all right, because I got nothing to do. All right, guys, later.